What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back. Here to give you guys the greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, because y'all know the vibes already. God of War, Ragnarok, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. And that PlayStation 5, the only next-gen console available. Y'all know the vibes. You know the vibes. What is good, guys, man? Welcome. Because we gonna talk. And we need to talk. So we gonna talk episode 33. It's been a minute since I've done a We Gonna Talk. I think it's been like about 2 months or 2.5 months. It's been a while, man. I did a speak from the heart, like I want to say 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. If you guys missed that one, definitely go and check it out. It's a long one. It was streaming for like 6 hours on that one. So if you guys missed out that, definitely go and check it out. Also, there's a lot of content I'm uploading. You know, I mean, trying something different on the channel where I'm uploading more like I used to do back on, you know, when I first started the channel. Rather than all these fucking streams, because you know sometimes these streams they get copywritten. So I'm trying to space stuff out a little bit more, where it doesn't get super dry on the channel. You know what I mean? Where it's just constant streaming all on the fucking channel. You know, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people forget when it comes to this channel that I am a gaming channel. You know what I mean? I'm not a podcast channel. I'm not a talk channel. You know what I mean? It's not a talk show. I am a gaming channel. If you look at you know, majority of the stuff that I post on here, it is gameplay. You know what I mean? You might have some commentary here and there, but it's gameplay as a lot of stuff that I post here, and that's the stuff that I really get enjoyment from. I love talking to everybody. I love doing these shows, you know, being creative and stuff like that. When it comes to, you know, these shows and stuff, but the majority of why I do YouTube is because you know, I like posting up, you know, my gaming. You know what I mean? Like the main reason for me starting a YouTube is for archiving. You know what I mean? So if I want to go back and reference something, boom, it's right there. You know what I mean? Oh, this is where I said this, or this is where this, you know what I mean? Or this is where I posted this. That's the main reason, you know, for my YouTube channel. But I do understand that a lot of people do love the, you know, the live streams, the talks and stuff like that. But, you know, that's not the main thing on my channel, just to be honest. But yeah, like, you know, I like to space that stuff out so it doesn't get too tiresome or, you know, just too repetitive. But you know what I mean, we definitely need to talk though. We got some catching up to do. But before we get into all that, you know stuff and all that stuff. Oh, let me turn on the background. Oh, let me turn it down. Before we get into all of that, let me shout out the chat, man. You know, always appreciate you guys coming through. And you know what I mean? Turn down my voice. I ain't turning down my voice. I turned down the background. I am not turning on my voice. I'm too loud. Y'all turn y'all shit down. So, what is man Persona doing? What is it? What is this man doing? Turn down my voice too. Listen, man, y'all need to stop cranking y'all phones on 100 with your headphones in there. You know what I mean? Oh, drawing out more. Oh, I didn't read it properly. My bad, Persona. You know I be fucking up. You know I be fucking up, man. You know I be fucking up, man. You know what I mean? I had it. Oh, that's why it wasn't on my original decibel. I think it should be good now. It should be good now, I think. Or let me know if it's a little too loud. So I'm playing a new song here. You know, I've been using that old background song for like a good 2-3 years now. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a new song up in here, man. Let me change things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, let me turn back on my super chat stuff, guys. My bad. I turned that off during the tournament, but I haven't been streaming, so I got to turn all that stuff back on. So yo, I appreciate you guys coming through. 1 second, guys. Let me set some stuff up. This is also like a test stream as well, because I gotta fix a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Yo, Killer Can for sure. What's good, man? Yo, J Dog, what's good? Yo, Persona, what's good, my G? Shout out to my man Persona in the building, man. Yo, it's me, baby. What's up? What is good? It's me, baby. Yo, Jericho G, what's good? What do you think about the Sword and Fairy gameplay? I didn't get the game yet. To be honest with you, I have a lot of games that I'm playing, and I have a lot of games set up that I'm gonna be playing. So I didn't purchase that game yet. It looks all right. It looks pretty cool. I'm not saying that it looks like mind blowing or nothing like that, but you know, I'm willing to give these new developers a try. I think they're like a Chinese studio or whatnot. I'm willing to give them a try, but when I do give them a try, I want to give them a try when, you know, I'm fully incapable. But right now I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm playing Lost Epic. I'm playing DNF Duel. You know what I mean? There's just so much. I wouldn't have the time to play it or give it a full, thorough, you know, playthrough. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't really what you call it, I'm doing that. Boom. Turn this up here. Yo, Chuck, what's good, man? Out to y'all in the building, man. I see you guys in the chat. I'm just fixing some stuff up real quick, guys. I'm going to be in there for a second. I turned out all my turned out all the notification stuff. I'm gonna get back in that, because I didn't want to have all that stuff up while the tournament was running. You know, some people get annoyed by that stuff. You guys don't know, like when you do like a tournament or, you know, things like that. Yo, people will be like, yo, man, the notification volumes, it's annoying, man. It's annoying. All right, Jamie, it's freaking annoying. They be like, turn that shit down. It's annoying. I got my headset cranked up on 100, and I can't hear shit because notifications keep coming through. You know, you gotta turn that stuff. Gotta turn that shit down, yo. Alright, let me test this real quick. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yo, so what's good, guys? Yo, my bad, man. Yo, El Matador. What's good, El Matador? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Das Misi, what's good, man? Yo, DC Gaming, what up? What up, guys? What's up? Yo, Scottra, what's good, man? Up Chuck Gaming in the building. What's good, Chuck, man? Oh, Streamlabs still going crazy, too. Let me get Streamlabs up out of there. Turn off the cloud bot real quick. Well, I don't want to turn off the cloud bot, but let me turn off certain things. Cloud bot. Yo, you can tell I haven't streamed in a long time because I have all these things set up that I didn't turn off. But now, boom. There we go. But yo, what's good? My bad, guy. What is good, man? Yo, Baltimore's, what's good, man? Killer Can for sure. What up? King, what is good, man? Yo, Tool Man, what's good, bro? Yo, shout out to my man Frozen Magma with the $5 donation, Mr. Android user over there. You know what I mean? With his fancy Android. I can picture the picture, J Barry. He said, tell me why I looked to your channel for a boss fight for Secret of Mana, and I was mad as fuck I didn't see it. Yo, Secret of Mana, I played it, I stopped playing it, but I didn't get back to it. I have to get back to that game as well. There's a lot of games I gotta get back to be honest with you. But I don't think I posted up any boss fights for Secret of Mana. For real. Yo, Hannibal Barker, what's good, man? Yo, Muck, what's good, my G? What's good, Muck? Appreciate you coming through. Nah, I haven't been off YouTube. I've been off Twitter for like I've been off Twitter for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks I've been off Twitter. I came back on Sunday. And yeah, I should have took 2 more weeks. Yo, Jeff B Gaming, what's up, man? Arcade Gaming, what's good, bro? What is good, man? Yo, Big Daddy XX, what's up? Yo, the Iron Panther, what's up, man? What's good, guy? Yo, Juan Sosa Gaming, what's good, Juan? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Gamer Night, what's up, man? Yo, Amon Ra, what's good, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Black Mamba, appreciate it, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate guys. You know what I mean, with the B-Day. Yo, A Gaming, what's good, man? Appreciate it. Thank you coming through, man. Let me just scroll on which I get everyone. Yo, Kakarot the 6, what's good? Hatsuma, what's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, Hatsuma. Yo, Blackberry, what's good, my G? What is up? Damien, what's good? Yo, J767, what's good, my guy? What's good? Yo, Dreology, what's good, Dre? What's good? Yo, Bird, what's good? I see you guys in the chat. Narika! Yo, appreciate the $20 donation, Nariko, man. Appreciate it. Oh, you got little stars and all that too in there. I appreciate that, man. Yo, the Macho channel, what's good, Macho? Yo, Brigadier William Wilderbees, what's good, bro? Yo, Caleb Kaiser with the 17th month being a member of Soldier First Class. I appreciate it, Caleb, man, for all the support. Yo, Team Ambush, what up, man? Let me scroll back on down here. You know what I mean? Yo, Envy Dub, what's good, bro? What is good, man? Yo, you say, yo, Macho say he ain't going back. Yo, Chuck, what up, man? All grappler players, absolutely. Yo, Star Guardian, what's up, man? Yo, Javon, what up? Messia, yo, Dark Artemis, what's good, man? What's good? The Truth, what up? Yo, Wavy, what up, man? Ain't nothing wrong with Android. Ain't nothing wrong with Android. You're just not cool when you have an Android. You know what I mean? When you have an Android, you pick your Android phone up, and then you know what I mean. You check your messages and you put it back in. You put it back in your pocket. You know what I mean? When you have an iPhone, you keep that shit out. You know those people with an iPhone. You know, if you're on a train, if you see some people walking, whatever it is, they always have their iPhone in their hand, or it's in their back pocket where you can still see it. You get what I'm saying? People be taking their notification. Oh, let me check my notification. I got this text message. Blah 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 blah. Then it's they keep it in their hand because yo, look, I got this iPhone. Look how pretty this joint look. You understand? Hey yo, Android users, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because your phone ain't stylish. Yo, Upper Room, what's good, bro? Yo, Lil V, what's good, man? What is good? Yo, Chuck, appreciate the 17 months as well, man. Becoming a member, Soldier First Class. Yo, is that not showing up? Let me save that. Let me save that. Oh no, I think I heard it. Yo, Mr. Go Try Hard Guy Uchiha with a 17 months being a Soldier First Class member. I appreciate CP, Lisa, it could be. But sometimes it will say like it would just reset and it was like, oh, you can't connect to this thing right here. It's just weird. And that's why you'll see like sometimes when I will stream, it will buffer, then it will come back out because the router just resets. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? You might need a water cooler. Might be, yo. Yo, Frozen Man, appreciate the $5. He said, just want to say this because of the Android slander. Because of the Android slander, my SD slot, my SD cards slot, and all the multimedia apps. Yeah, iPhone is not for me. For me, iPad's great, work great though. Now, the iPads is pretty much the same thing as the iPhone. Nothing really different there. Yo, Jay Donna Boss, what's up, man? He said try the tower trick or a heat gun. I don't know, man. I'm about to try all the tricks after this stream, to be honest with you. But also, you know, it's like I work at home too. So I'll be at a meeting and then it would like whoop. It would reset. It was like, yeah, Jabari, you there? Like, yeah, I'm here. You know what I mean? But yeah, like it happens. I want to say it happens like 3 times within a week, and it will be happening with whichever days. You know what I mean? But the worst thing about with Optimum is that you can't do any of that stuff manually. You can't update, you know, the router. You can't go into the router. You can't change the QoS settings and all that stuff. You can't change any of that stuff. They do that automatically on their end. And I did get like a new router, like a Wi-Fi 6 router and all that stuff, and my internet was working perfectly fine. But you know, I lose a lot of features as far as like, you know, TV, you know, phone and all that stuff, and I use all that stuff. You know what I mean? Some people that don't use that, you know what I mean, they can be like, okay, I don't need no TV or whatnot, but I use all of that. You know, so me using my own router where I'll have really no issues with it, but everything outside of me doing a stream for 2 hours, or you know, or playing a game for 2 hours or whatnot, everything outside of that, when it comes to this personal shit, you lose all that features. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving, man, because we gotta catch up a little bit, man. I want to catch up with the PlayStation Nation, catch up with the community, because I see a lot of craziness happening. I don't know if this was going on when I was away, but as soon as I came in here, yo, Dewan, what's good, man? T Harris, what's up? As soon as I came in here, I saw that a lot of people from the Xbox side pretty much was saying that how PlayStation fans don't play multiplayer games, and PlayStation fans don't play competitive games and all that stuff. And I'm just like, yo, where the hell is people getting this bullshit from? You know what I mean? Like, are we that ignorant to the fact of what PlayStation is doing when it comes to the online and competitive scene? You know what I mean? Like I understand a lot of people. I understand a lot of people love Xbox. You know, they like Xbox, they care for Xbox and all that stuff. Yo, Scotcher, what's up, man? Yo, Philip, what's good, man? Philip K, what's good? But yo, you can't be that ignorant when it comes to the other platforms. It just makes you look crazy. It just makes you look crazy. Yo, Wavy, what's up, man? It comes from people that don't play games. Yeah, it makes you look crazy. Because that's the first thing I was hearing, bro. Because I came in there, I think it was you guys don't know, his name is Teasy. He's on Twitter, his name is Tweezy. He holds, like, I guess a lot of Xbox spaces, or I guess he's holding like you know, just everybody neutral space, whatnot. And I'm just hearing this, like, these PlayStation fans don't play online games. These PlayStation fans suck at fighting games, and this. I'm just like, what the? Yo, did I come back into this app in the Twilight Zone? Are we in the Twilight Zone? You know what I mean? It's yo, it's like I was in a time capsule or something, right? Or I was in a bunker, and then I came out the bunker, and I'm just like, yo, is this the world that we live in? You know what I mean? Like, yo, you can't love Xbox that much to be that ignorant to what the other platform is doing. Like, you can easily go on PlayStation's website, you know what I mean? Easily go on PlayStation Twitter page and see a whole bunch of tournaments that they run on like a weekly basis. You know what I mean? That channel run tournament. They Twitch channel run tournaments on a weekly basis. They have regionals. They have qualifiers on PlayStation. That's from any type of game, racing, shooting, fighting game. And I'm like, yo, how the hell can you say that PlayStation is not competitive, or they don't? You know, people don't play multiplayer games on PlayStation, where majority of where people play multiplayer in these multiplats are on PlayStation. You know what I mean? These shits are on PlayStation. So I'm I'm just like, yo, there's no way you can like Xbox this much and spewing that bullshit. It sounds crazy. And then when I'm listening to it and I'm seeing people not even like, nah, that ain't true, man. That ain't true. I'm just like, yo, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, what the hell is going on here, bruh? This shit ain't right. Oh, you know what? I got this off. I had this turned off. Hold up. Let me turn that back on now. Now I think it should be heard. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I ain't gonna front. Like I ain't never streamed before or something. Alright, let me see my man Babor. We're gonna replay that. It should come up now. Might be tripping. Yo, but Babor, man, appreciate the $2 donation. Said broke parents bought their kids 360s instead of PS3. Oh shit, you going in. You going in. Oh my god. Yo, by the way, yo, it's like a heat wave going on. Today gonna be super, super hot. Just letting y'all know, man. So if you guys going outside, make sure you get some water. Make sure you put on a proper, skin routine stuff that you put on, lotion, whatever it is, sunscreen. I don't know, whatever you put on there. Make sure you put it on and be safe out there, man, because it is hot. I went out for lunch real quick and boy, I was like, boy, I thought I was Kratos for a second, man. I almost ripped off my shirt. I was like, yo, this shit. It's hot. Like it's been hot all week, but it's like it feels like muggier a little bit. You know what I mean? You got that humidity a little bit going in there. You know, that's the worst type of hot. Not just a hot, but the humidity, the muggy hot. That's the You know what I mean? As soon as one little sweat drip from your face, you just know, you're just like, fuck. I'm in a fucked up predicament here. I need to buy one of them. I need to buy one of them fans from Shorty that's selling them on the train or the bus. You know, them dollar fans. Yo, Ham Solo, man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you joining and subbing up to the channel, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I find it crazy that this is what people are spreading on the internet. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about it is that you can easily find an online or competitive community on PlayStation. It's not like it's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, what people do on Twitter, they check hashtags or whatnot. You can just type in a hashtag PS5 share or PlayStation online or whatever you do, and you find that really, really easily. You know what I mean? Take it from me, like I know that on PlayStation people are competitive. You know what I mean? Especially with the online arcade stuff. From 2016, with the online arcade stuff, we've been doing that stuff, and that blew up to something that I honestly, I don't think nobody in online arcade even expected that. From something that started from just like a Facebook group type tournaments. You know what I mean? Because that's where it really came from. I don't know if you guys remember PlayStation, what's it called? PlayStation Nation All-Stars? That was the name of the Facebook group, which I created, and a lot of people joined up that group. I was shocked that, man, people joined up that group, and from there, when Street Fighter 5 started up, we was doing like Facebook group tournaments, and for some strange reason, yo, Chuck said Pony Group. Yo, Dre said PSNA boy. Yeah, Dre know PSNA boys, man. For some strange reason, like after that first tournament we had, yo, which we did like a 12-hour stream. We did like a 12-hour stream, streaming every single match. Now when you look back, it's just funny as hell, because it's like, damn, yo, we really did that. You know what I mean? 12 hour. We was doing 2-day tournaments because we had to switch up the days. We had to make top 8, day 2, because we were streaming everything in a regular day. Like we was fucking Evo, This shit was crazy. But regardless of the fact, regardless of what we was doing there, I know I was tired as hell, because Chuck is on West Coast, right? So Chuck is 3 hours behind. So we was ending tournaments like 2 a.m. in the morning. It was like 11 his time, and I was when I'm tired, I just ramble. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm saying. I just be rambling. So I could be like, it could be a fight versus like Dalsim and Ryu, and I'll be like, yo, Milia Rage is like, yo, her hairpin is crazy, but I like to see more Dukins. You know what I mean? Everybody be like, yo, Barry, what do you, yo, you tired, bro? I was like, yep, yeah, I'm tired, dog. I But yo, the funny thing about it, yo, people were signing up, and we saw names start coming. We saw people like oh man, Crossover TV, Broly Legs, Tega. It was like, yo, where the hell are these people? You know, like seeing this goddamn tournament. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be like Facebook group shit. You know what I mean? But it grew. Where we created a Twitch channel. Even though I think we should get back on Twitch, but you know, we'll have that for another discussion, another day. Yeah, and it got even more competitive. You know what I mean? Where we see a lot of people that I'm like, hold up, I know I watched this tournament and I seen this person, you know, in a top 8. I seen this person participate in this tournament, and they joining this little tournament here. You know what I mean? Where it didn't matter the skill level of like how good like a pro player was. They were in the tournament. It was crazy. It was like, damn, this person joined up. One of the eye openers was when we did Killer Instinct. It wasn't the greatest tournament that we hosted. Yo Mert, what's good, man? Yo All Day, what's up, man? Yo Franco Tech, what's good? Stranded, what's good? It wasn't like the greatest tournament because that was like the first one, you know, we was hosting from PC, and you know, I didn't have the experience hosting something from PC like that at the time. So, you know, sound was going out here and there. I was like, you know what, I'll learn this shit and I'll come back next week. And yo, Chuck was like, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And then the people that signed up in the tournament, they was like, no, yo, we'll help you get through it. We'll help you get through it, man. Don't worry about it. Don't stop the stream. They was like, no, stop. We'll do this tournament right now. I was like, oh shit. And then the people that was signing up, that signed up for this tournament, yo, they were like the top best players in Killer Instinct. You know what I mean? You had like you know, Nikki SGC up in there. I think he had like one, I forgot the dude that was like one of the best, like what's the Skull character name? He was like one of the best Skull characters in there. And those people didn't even win the tournament. It was some other guy that won the tournament. I forgot his name, but yo, he was a top ranking player too. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Spinal, there you go. I was like, how the fuck these people? But yo, at the end of the day, majority of the tournaments that we was hosting it's from PlayStation and all that stuff. And it was like a competitive scene. I feel like, yeah, Base. Yeah, there we go, Base. Yo, thank you, Act the Hero. Yeah, it was definitely Base, man. Base was at the tournament as well. Base was in there as well. Yeah, like I don't understand how people's notions are like that when it comes to PlayStation. Like PlayStation always been a competitive platform. You know what I mean? PS3, it kind of dwindled down a little bit from that because that's how the console was set up and how, you know, the times were changing as far as certain things, but it was always pretty competitive. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation, I think it was on Porter Rock. We was talking about how the PS3, a lot of the multiplayer games on PS3 was ahead of its time. You know what I mean? Oh, my name is H the Hero. My bad, H. I apologize. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't understand how their multiplayer games were ahead of the time. You know what I mean? Where a lot of things that we want in multiplayer games, PS3 was doing it. Dedicated servers, dedicated private lobbies, and all that stuff. You can buy servers, and yo, a lot of things that people be clamoring for when it comes to online games, yo, these PS3 games are doing it. You know what I mean? But you know, the infrastructure wasn't that strong. You know, they wasn't charging for PS Plus and all that stuff. And it's just crazy to see, like, yo, yeah, it wasn't as popular, but the competitiveness was still there on PlayStation. So when I'm hearing, you know, these Xbox guys or these people that don't own a PlayStation and they talking about things as far as like how PlayStation gamers and the PlayStation platform is not competitive, I'm just like, yeah, you have to be living under a rock to be saying comments like that. You know what I mean? There's no way you're sane You know what I mean? and there's no way you're playing on a PlayStation and doing things like that. Yo, Brian King, what's good, man? The crazy thing about PS4 is that PS4 they made it even easier for you to set up your own competitive scene, because they had the whole communities, then they had the whole tournament you know, stuff that you can set up, where they were doing their own tournaments, but they made it they made it where the user can set up their tournaments and stuff like that on PS4. Oh, I wish they would bring that stuff back on PS5. I know communities was kind of annoying, to be honest with you, but it was still a great feature for those people that love to use that stuff. You know what I mean? And love to get into games and all that stuff quickly. Yo, Henry Heck, what's good, man? Like, I remember turning off all my notifications, no different than like I do on like Twitter or Discord, because, you know, when you get into like a competitive scene, or when you get into like a community, it's not just your region that, you know, these people are a part of. You know what I mean? These people are West Coast, Midwest, East Coast, across the pond. You know what I mean? So they time zones and time periods is all different. So, you know, people is messaging and people are communicating and all stuff at all different times throughout the day. So, like, you know, there's times where, you know, it'd be 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, but to that person it's probably bright in the morning or afternoon, and they're communicating. And, you know what I mean, I just mute my shit, you know what I mean? Respectfully, I just mute all my notifications and I will read whatever I read when I get to it. But nah, I felt like the community's you know, app and setup stuff that PlayStation had was super cool, because it even when we was doing online arcade, we was promoting tournaments through communities, and people were, you know, signing up from communities. So I feel like PlayStation should definitely, you know, incorporate something like that back again, and also the tournament stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't understand these notions that these people have. Like, yo, there's no way you can hate PlayStation that much where you can sit down there and just lie, you know what I mean, that this platform, these type of gamers ain't about that. You know what I mean? Yo, Johnny Gaming, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Which is just crazy, because you can easily find it. You know what I mean? And the problem is that some of these people, they don't even have a PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, in my personal opinion, and this is not no fanboy, it's gonna come off a fanboy. You know what I mean? Because people are gonna be like, oh, Jay Barry, you know, he's a PlayStation fanboy, whatnot. But how the fuck you proclaiming you a gamer and not have a PlayStation? You know what I mean? That sounds crazy, but listen. Matter of fact, it doesn't sound crazy. It's the truth. You know, it's just weird to me, man. There's so many genres, there's so many games that's out here. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, yo, people out here that feel comfortable saying that, oh, I don't need a PlayStation. You sound dumb as fuck. You sound crazy. And yo, they create these bubbles where it's just all of them just repeating the same shit too. Like, and when they come out that bubble and they go to somebody else's space and be like, yeah, I don't need no PlayStation because, you know, they're one and done games. Everybody is looking at this motherfucker like, where the hell have you been living? You know what I mean? You like that person that's natural. They stuck back in the 80s. You know, the 80s or 70s where everybody was going natural. Motherfuckers wasn't putting on deodorants. They were taking showers with just water. And they go outside in public and they just stink. that's the common Xbot now. You know what I mean? Get with the times. Put on some fucking deodorant. You got this Xbox stench all over the goddamn place because you've been stuck in this goddamn bubble with everybody that think like you and talk like you. And then when you come outside of your bubble, you just stink up the whole fucking place. You stink. You don't brush your teeth. You don't shower. You know what I mean? You don't want to put on no smell goods. Just stink. Wearing the same socks for a month. Oh, nobody can see my socks. Nobody can see that it's yellow. Well, when you come outside, your socks is yellow. Just because you stay inside your house wearing this rinky-dink ass clothes, when you step out to go check your mail, you look busted. You look crazy. That's what these Xbox dudes be looking like, man. Yo, Dre said, let nature take its course. It is looking crazy. You look crazy. You sound crazy, man. Every time I come up in a space, I'm like, all right, let me go listen to what's going on in this space. Or let me go see what's going on over here in this YouTube channel. It's some crazy, dumb ass point of view. And it's not like it's not just like an opinion of with substance or has a baseline or nothing. It's these blanketed dumbass opinions. You don't have the experience, but you have these definitive sayings. Yo, hola, moco. What's good, hola? What's good? Yo, Mary Wilcox, what's up? Yo, Arcade, what's up, man? Yo, Object 2B, what's good, man? You know what I mean? Yo, C Fresh, what up, man? It's just crazy, yo, and it's becoming too common. Before I took a break on Twitter, I was just like, I'm just sick and tired of hearing these motherfuckers. I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? It's like listening to anime or a JRPG, and they have that one English voice actor that's just sound cringy as fuck, and you gotta hear that every goddamn day. They got that squeaky ass high pitch. You got the power of friendship. You gotta put your mind to it, Bakugo. You know what I mean? It's just like, god damn, I gotta hear this voice for 20 episodes. God damn, I gotta hear this voice for 100 hours. You know what I mean? That's how these dudes sound, man. Cringy ass voice, American voice actors. Your upper room was good. And you gotta hear these dudes. I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm sick and tired of hearing. First and foremost, all these motherfuckers are hypocrites. They don't, everything that they say, they don't apply it to their own self. I'm hearing people on these Twitter spaces talk about other people. Meanwhile, they should be looking at their goddamn self. You know what I mean? Very long time ago on this channel, I told people like, somebody could not brush their teeth for 3 days straight. That's just rank. Your mouth is just disgusting. It's just ugly. Come outside in a group of people, you know what I mean, talking it up, chopping it up, and then pointing out to other people, oh, you're too fat. Oh, your shirt is not tucked in. Oh, you need to tie your shoelace. Just observing everybody else. You know what I mean? But the level of keenness is not there where this person can judge everybody else around the room, but their mouth and their nose is legitimately right next to each other. Your mouth is right next to your nose, and you ain't brushed your teeth for 3 days, and you telling me that you can't smell your own breath. That level of keenness people don't have in this world today. We need to cultivate that shit, yo. People don't have that level of keenness where they're like, oh shit, hold up. I might be talking, I'm saying all this proverbs and all this bullshit, but it applies to myself. You got to study yourself, man. Craziness, man. And I'm just listening to this shit. I'm just like, yo, everybody is right. Everybody is Martin Luther King on Twitter. You ever notice that? Somebody could be going through something, or they get exposed or some bullshit, and then somebody come in here like, I had a dream that, our brothers and sisters could get like, shut your ass up, please. You're not Martin Luther King. You're not Malcolm X. Preaching to everybody in the goddamn place, and you don't apply it. You sound crazy. Look at your timeline, and I don't see nothing being applied of what you just telling everybody they should be doing in this goddamn space. Yo, Eastern Conference, yo, that's a fact. Stay off Twitter, yo, that's a fact. I did, yo. It was refreshing, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. The first couple of days staying off Twitter, it was definitely rough. It was definitely rough. And the reason why it was rough is not for the reason why you think it was rough. It's because when you create content, when you do a podcast, especially like talking about the news and all that stuff, Twitter is a great resource because you get all that information, quick. You know what I mean? I don't have to necessarily go to the site itself to get the information. If I want to get more information on what is being spoken about, yeah, then I click the link, go into the site, read whatever's going on. But I can get the gist of what is being announced. I can get the gist of what is being said right from the 240 characters that people can post on Twitter. So, setting up a podcast or doing, shows and whatnot, Twitter is a great source. You know what I mean? You get a lot of that stuff there. So that stuff was so, common with me doing that stuff, for all these years on Twitter, YouTube and all that stuff. Taking a break like that, it was definitely withdrawals. I was like, let me log on. Then I was like, no, Barry. I was like, no, Barry. Don't do it. Texting people. I shouldn't even be texting. Huh? So you can keep busy. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm out here texting people like, yo, what you doing? You feel me? You know what I mean? But shout out to your Persona, shout out to Chuck, shout out to Dre, they definitely was keeping me informed with certain things on Twitter because they was talking about stuff and I was like, what are you talking about? Like what happened? And they was like, oh, you not on Twitter. Like they sent a screenshot or whatnot. I was like, all right, there you go. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Yo, foxing around, I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, what's good, foxing, man? He said Toxic Bar in the building. You know the vibes? Yo, Jamar Bass, what's up, man? You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, the first couple of days is going to be rough, especially if it's something that was in, it's drenched into your daily routine for a matter of years. That stuff is not easy just to cut off like that right away. But right when you get in like day 4 or a week, you don't really miss it, to be honest with you. Yeah, sometimes you wanna be in the know, right? That's just the environment, that's just the world that we live in now, where you constantly have to be in the know. But yeah, like when you're in a weekend, there's like I don't really give a fuck what's going on. Like even when I was coming back, the real reason why I even initiated it on that Sunday was mainly because of like whoops. You know what I mean? Like I was like, okay, I want to see what's going on so I could be in the know for whoops, or if anything that we missed, from the last week or whatnot. I wanted to check up on stuff like that. That's the real reason why I really initiated it on Sunday. I could have easily took another week off or 2 weeks off, but you want to be on your A game when it comes to stuff like that. So that stuff is not easy. That stuff is not. It is not the simplest of things. Yo, Schoolhouse Rocks was good, man. Galaxy over iPhone. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. My iPhone, it feel premium when you put that thing in your hand. That thing feel premium. When people get an Android phone, they be like, yo, I don't need no case. They don't got protection. That shit feel cheap as hell. You got all this technology surrounding all this goddamn plastic. You get what I'm saying? When you get an iPhone, you want to cover that bad boy. I see people be getting screen protectors. They be getting out of boxes. You know what I mean? When they put their phone in their pocket, that shit be bulging out. Pause. Cause they want to protect their investment. Android, I seen people drop Androids. They be like, oh, there's no worries. Yo, watch someone when they about to drop an iPhone. And see the fear that goes on in that person's eyes, because they know that iPhone got glass, they got that nice little that feel to it, you know what I mean? And they don't want to mess none of that up. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to mess none of that up. They don't want no scratches on their joint. People go into the repair shop because they got a little scratch on their iPhone. The repair dude be like, yo, you got a scratch, brother? They're like, yeah, buffer that shit out. The fuck you mean? This shit said repair shop. Buffer my scratch out. I don't want to see it on my phone. iPhone, I mean, on Android, motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck. They'll be like, yo, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This Android cracks in all in the side of the screen. They got all this dirt build up in the crevices. Shit be looking crazy, yo. I ain't lying, man. I'm telling you the truth. Go, somebody pull out their Android phone right now and take a picture. I ain't lying. It be the truth, bruh. It be the truth, man. But yeah, man, you know, basically I just want to catch up with y'all, man. Let y'all know, you know, what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm back from, you know, Twitter. I'm not going to be as active as I was on Twitter, because I feel like Twitter is still like, you gotta pace yourself a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy. You know what I mean? I came back. I was posting here and there, but I don't want to go too crazy, because I don't want to get back into the same trap. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with like taking a break from social media. I do it all the time. I do it all the time here on YouTube. I do it on all other social media sites. You know what I mean? Where I just take breaks. Sometimes you just need it. But people be faking, you know. Yeah, I think I told you. I don't know if I told you guys or if it was somebody else, probably in like a party chat or whatnot, where, you know, there was like a coworker with a job I work at, and on his Instagram, he will post that he's on vacation. He's in Cabo. He's in all these places. You know what I mean? He's over here in Paris and all this shit. But there's one time I think he was posting that he was in Dubai, right? I was like, oh shit, that's what's up. You know what I mean? He's in Dubai. Nice little, you know, environment that he's posting there. I guess it was from like a hotel room or whatnot. And I'm coming out my office, and I'm going to, you know, make some tea real quick. You know what I mean? Because there's like a kitchen area, and on the floor that I'm on, you know, people socialize, and you know, they get your tea or your coffee. You know the vibes. I ain't gotta explain, right? So I'm just walking. I'm walking around the office, and I'm saying good morning, saying what's up to everybody, and I see this man at his cubicle or at his desk, and I'm like, yeah. Well, I walked by it at first. I was like, wait, you know what I mean? Then I rolled back. You know what I mean? I rewinded. I was like, hey, what's good, man? His name was like Enzo. I was like, yo, what's good, man? Everything good? Everything all right? Everything cool? He's like, yo, can't come. You know, the dude's like, yo, can't complain. I can't complain. They smiling and shit. They just smiling in the ear. Can't complain. I can't complain. I was like, I feel you, man. That's what's up. Yo, Chris Righteous, what's good, my G? You know what I mean? But in my mind, I'm like, why you out here on social media telling everybody you in Dubai? You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Like, every co-worker is following you on Instagram. But you out here, yo, my man, I swore that the post was like, yo, chilling in Dubai, man. Just loving the views. And I'm walking, I'm just like, the fuck? Man is sitting down at his desk working. You can't make this shit up. That's what social media is sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Majority is, I'm not saying majority, I don't know people's lives or whatnot. Yo, Strictly, what's good, my G? But some of the people, they're not doing what they say, man. And that and when you constantly see that stuff, you constantly see it builds up. He's just like, yo, people are being way too fake on here, man. Being way too fake. You know what I mean? And somebody like it depends on the person too. Like, if you don't really care, if you're a person that don't really care about shit, you're not gonna give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I'll be lying if I said I don't really care about what goes on with people, or you know, what people do, or you know, things that people go through on Twitter or social media and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that type of person where I give a lot of people benefits of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't know you and you saying that you do this and do that, yeah, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna do no research on your ass the first time I'm seeing you like that. But as time progressed, I started noticing shit and noticing stuff. Yeah, and then, you know, I'm a take heed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take I'm an observer. I'm gonna see what's going on. But I'm always a good observer, by the way. I can observe people. I can read people really well. But at the first time of knowing somebody or meeting somebody, yeah, I'm giving that person the benefit of the doubt. But the more and more you see people that you can't give people that benefit. You know what I mean? Because it gets abused. You know what I mean? And then it just, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on Twitter, where it was catfish after catfish, and people lying about their ethnicity, and people lying about games that they playing. It was just like, and the funny thing about it is, like, right after somebody get exposed to that stuff, it's so accepting of it. You know what I mean? I was just like, damn. Like, no problem. You ain't gotta say apology. You ain't gotta say sorry to me. Nah, you do. You do. You need to say sorry to me. The fuck? Out here lying your ass off. You need to say apologize. I don't know you like that, but you need to apologize. But yeah, you know, over time that stuff build up. You get annoyed of it. You just keep it moving. So that was like one of the main reasons for me taking a break. Also, I just feel like the creativity within the community, it's lackluster. You know what I mean? It is very lackluster. It's where it's a lot of deja vu content that goes on. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not being original. The creativity is lacking, and it's just the same shit being spoken about in the same manner, in the same way. And when you constantly hear stuff like that, it just gets tiring. It's just like, damn, okay, another person talking about this bullshit. Another one talking about this bullshit. You know what I mean? Yo, they could be like 5 spaces going on in a row. And after 5 spaces, you come on YouTube and it's the same shit the person talking about. You know what I mean? And it definitely wears and tears on you. You know, if you're in the know, if you're in that circle of stuff. If you're outside of that stuff, you don't really pay attention, then it don't affect you. But person like me, I'm in the know. I'm constantly reviewing people, supporting everybody. I'm not talking down on anyone and stuff like that, but it just gets annoying. Sometimes you just need a break. You know what I mean? Just need a break from it. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons, or the main reasons why, you know, I took a break from Twitter. And yeah, at the end of the day, people gonna take their breaks, man. I mean, sometimes you need that recharge, yo. Real talk. You need that recharge, man. I know Xbox need a recharge. Yo, Xenoblade 3 is yo. I'll be honest with you, Chris Righteous. Xenoblade 3, I like it way more than Xenoblade 2. Way more. You know what I mean? I don't want to step on nobody's toes, Nintendo fans. I don't want to step on your toes when I say that. But I'm enjoying it way more than 2. I don't know if it was 2 characters was okay. Combat system, man. Like I think overall Xenoblade Chronicles, the combat system is all right. It's not great for me. You know, when it comes to RPGs, I came more in the story, so I will play a RPG with, like, you know, meh or bad combat, to be honest with you, if the story's good. But when it comes to Xenoblade, it's like the way how I play games and the way how I play RPGs, I grind. So I'm doing a lot of battles, you know what I mean? I'm doing that constantly. And sometimes that just gets real tiring. I'm just like, damn. I want a little bit more, from it. They have some cool features in there, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it's horrible. But I feel like I like Xenoblade 3 pacing of his combat more than 2. And I know that sounds crazy because they're kind of similar, but they have their little differences here and there, where I feel like this just flows a little bit better, where it's not just like a meh kind of thing. It's like, okay, I could deal with this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have like a real good impressions of Xenoblade going up, because I got about like 20 hours in the game so far, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's a really good game. I mean, if you have a Switch, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer to pick up. Yo, B Money, what's good, man? He said the combat is very layered. Yeah, it's definitely very layered. You know, I'm not saying that there's not strategic stuff to it, or there's not like layers or depth to it. It's just like the constant, me constantly doing it. Sometimes if I feel like a combat is just okay, and me constantly doing it, it definitely, you know, wears and tears me. You get tired of it a little bit. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would never get tired of that combat because it's just, I feel like the flow, everything that's done is just amazing. You know what I mean? Just amazingly done. I know a lot of people compare Xenoblade Chronicles 3 combats with like Final Fantasy 12. A lot of similarities there, but I don't think it's similar at all. Like, I don't think it's like a definitive, oh, this is the comparison to use. Because Final Fantasy 12, you can do everything manually yourself as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can have, you know, auto attacks on, and you can have your gambits and all, and the gambits is crazy, way good. That stuff is good, but you can also do that stuff manually. You know what I mean? Where you can switch and choose if you want to do that. I just feel like Xenoblade, it should have, maybe if it had like a manual attack button, I would be upset of it. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good game. I like it a lot. I'm enjoying it. Which game is 100 hours long? Xenoblade? I'm not too sure. I haven't finished a Xenoblade Chronicles game yet. I started Xenoblade Chronicles, but I was like, okay, let me but I started that like a couple of months ago. I didn't start that when it first came out. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I think that was my first one that I played. And I put like 25 hours or 30 hours into that game, and I stopped playing it. So I didn't complete that game. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I got like 20 hours in that game. I feel like I will complete this one because I'm enjoying the story. I like the characters a lot more, to be honest with you. Xenoblade Chronicles, I'll go back to after when I finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3, see how I like that. You know, we can go from there. But one thing I do want to talk about, guys, you know what I mean, to get in here, because we got to talk. You guys see the thumbnail real quick, where there's a clear discrepancy going on in gaming. And the discrepancy is the Xbox. The Xbox. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. But now I'm seeing people give Xbox credit and kudos within 2022 of this lackluster ass year. You know what I mean? And I'm just looking at this shit like PlayStation is delivering in 2022. Nintendo is delivering in 2022. Why? Because both of those platforms are catering to their audience. They're delivering games their audience like or will like. I'm not saying that everybody has to get every single game that comes out on PlayStation. Everybody don't have to get every single game that comes out on Nintendo Switch. But regardless of that fact, they are catering to their audience. Whether it comes from the games that they come from first party, the services that they're putting out with the updates, they're catering to it. It seems like Xbox, the only thing Xbox really give a fuck about is Game Pass. They don't even care about their console. You know what I mean? How can you go a whole year? Well, that's not really true, because what they're going to have come out, they're going to have Grounded and Pentiment, right? But those aren't ground-breaking or defining games to push the console or push gaming forward. I keep telling you guys, yo, Xbox, all they care about is just meeting the status quo. They don't care about moving gaming forward. They don't care about innovating. Nobody's sitting out here looking at Grounded and be like, yo, I'm not saying that Grounded could be fun. I'm not saying that Grounded is a bad game or a fun game or whatnot. I'm just looking at it from a perspective of, this is a Series X console game that's being offered within this year. And it's just like, yo, this ain't pushing this console forward. This ain't defining gaming. It took you 2 years to finally have this game come out retail. Yeah. They say, yo, we gonna make the community finish our story. And it took 2 years for the community to be like, yo, all right, man, just drop this joint, yo. You know what I mean? 2 years. It's just craziness. And then we have another first party game, Pentiment. Like I said, I'm not talking about if the game is gonna be good or bad, you know what I mean, whatnot. But I'm just like, yo, even Nintendo pushing their console. The Switch is weak. The Switch hardware ain't the greatest. But if you boot up a Switch game, an exclusive game, you're gonna be like, yo, this looks better than the games that came out in the prior years. I can see a development process or innovation, not innovation, but I can see them doing much better as far as pushing that metal of that console, the hardware. I was talking to Chris Righteous the other day, you know what I mean, which made perfect sense. Where he was like, yo, if you look at Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which came out on the Switch, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, that is currently out on the Switch, you can see a massive improvement of the game. So that's what I'm talking about when I say the Switch stuff. I'm not saying that when it comes compared to everything else, like, you know what I mean, it is what it is. But with that type of hardware, they're still improving on their games. With the Xbox, everything has this same color palette. This Cartoon Network color palette. Every single one of their games look like Ed, and Eddie. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, god damn. It's like, yo, when are you gonna show something that's just like, wow? Forza was wow. I give them that. Forza Motorsport. But that's not coming out this year. My whole point of what I'm saying. It's not coming out this year. Every single game, go look at Ed, and Eddie, and then look at Xbox games. That's all their games look like. Fucking Cartoon Network. You know what I mean? Shit looking like Courage the what's his name? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Every single one of their games, bruh. And then you have this year of 2022 is just like, damn. How the fuck did you muster something where you are giving Xbox the win over what PlayStation and what Nintendo is doing? Shit's just crazy, yo. It's just crazy, dog. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, what are we doing? Dudes be reaching. Dudes be like, yo, man. Dudes be reaching, yo. It's all in the reach from Game Pass. Now we here. We in 2022. We not talking about Xbox output. We not talking about what Xbox is delivering. We going into 2024, 2025, so we could give Xbox a win in 2022. That's what we doing now in gaming. Meanwhile, PlayStation is delivering first party, second party, third party services. Nintendo delivering first party, second party, third party services. Well, you know how the Switch Online does it. But on Xbox, they delivering on the services. But everything else, these motherfuckers is going into the future. These dudes is going to 2024, 2025. Talking about Activision and what's coming to Game Pass. They don't want to talk about the present. They don't want to talk about like, yo, you about to go in the holiday season with Grounded and Pentiment. Yeah, this shit crazy. Yo, Mondo Zapper was good. Yo, Guap was good, my G. Shout out to my man Guapzilla out there, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Don Juan Sean, what's up, man? This junk crazy. Yo, that's all all I heard this week, bruh. All I heard this week is dudes talking about stuff that's gonna be applied or possibly coming in 2024, 2025. After PlayStation is done with the marketing rights of COD. And they chalking it up as a W for Xbox in 2020. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, they're sweeping under the rug that, yo, they ain't getting no offerings from first party this whole year. Halo Infinite is a mess. Didn't Halo Infinite launch with co-op? How we don't see nobody co-op in the Halo Infinite? The game in Game Pass. The game came out in December. And I ain't see nobody co-op in Halo Infinite. What the fuck is going on? Go search on YouTube right now. And just type in Halo Infinite co-op. You don't see it. I see more people co-oping and streaming co-op in Returnal than Halo Infinite. And according to them, Halo Infinite got 10 million, 20 million players. And it's a game that launched in Game Pass that has what, 20 million subscribers? So you telling me that out of that 25 million pool of people that have Game Pass, you telling me that 2 people can't sit down in a goddamn stream and stream some co-op? That's what you're telling me? But the game that you guys claim is a failure with 560, 100,000 copies sold, people is still co-oping to this day. Live streams. That's what you're telling me? Xbox community? The hell is going on? Every time somebody's talking about Return, I'm like, oh, that game failed. Oh my God. People don't play. You guys are capping for $70 games. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what they're doing? They co-oping. your marquee title. Your tempo title. The title that has the game that has Master Chief on the goddamn console. When you open it up, they got a Master Chief helmet on the motherfucker. Co-op finally came in beta. Beta. Everything's a beta over there, Xbox. Beta. We about to launch Forza. Beta. We about to launch Pentiment. Beta. We got a new feature coming to Xbox called Hit the Like Button. Beta. Everything a goddamn beta over there. Everything they do, beta. Well, Halo Infinite, they big game, and nobody in there is streaming. Nobody even talking about it. It's crazy. And then you're in 2022 and you ain't offering shit. You offered your gamers what was that first person shooter that came out? That Remedy did? What's that first person shooter that came out that reviewed poorly? And it was ass. That game was ass. I forgot the name of the game, yo. That's how bad it was. It came out on Game Pass. Hey, yo, Kid Smooth had it as like his most anticipated game for 2022. What's the name of that game? Yo, Crossfire X. There you go. DeVito, appreciate it, man. Crossfire X. That's what you offered your gamers that bought your console. $500, $300 console. That's what you offered them. Crossfire fucking X. And then you're gonna have the audacity. You're gonna have the audacity to be like, yo, we about to give y'all Grounded and Pentiment in 2022. Xbox Studios. How dare you? How dare you? And then talking about Xbox gets a W for something that's going to happen in 2024 and 2025. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. All these media sites, crazy. And then they're going to talk about, oh, we don't have no agenda. You are crazy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have an agenda. The fuck you leaping in time into the future talking about Xbox. Why are you in 2022? And the funny thing about these Xbox dudes that I find funny is that these dudes be talking about, oh, they play multiplayer games. They don't like one and done games. Huh? They don't like one and dones and they don't finish these games because they're one and dones. They don't have a PlayStation because they're one and dones. PlayStation needs to do this and PlayStation knew that instead of offering these one and dones for $70, right? Now, if you look at what Xbox is offering, Scorn, Pentiment, High on Life. What are those? They are all single player games. Yeah, they all single player games, bruh. And these ain't no big title. As Dusk Falls, yeah, single player game. Well, no, As Dusk Falls have multiplayer a little bit. Well, but it's not the competitive multiplayer. Huh? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this community is weird. Because when I see these tweets, when I see these videos, and I hear these comments of people bashing PlayStation, then they turn right around and list everything that they bash PlayStation for, but Xbox is offering it. I'm like, yo, everything you just listed is a single player game. Is that one and done? Huh? Oh, single player, narrative driven, got you. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, you can put As Dusk Falls in there too. Now all of a sudden, yeah, they hyping up As Dusk Falls, right? This game is amazing. This narrative, oh my god, this story, game of the year. Woo! 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 Hey, brother, did you finish As Dusk Falls? No, I ain't finished yet, man. I'm like an hour in. But you just said that, yo, game of the year story. What? And then, yo, not to throw salt on the wound. Then we get this right here. Then we get, oh, let me assign, oh, see that? Let me assign this real quick. 1 second, y'all. Let me assign this real quick. Yeah, no. 1 second, y'all. Gotta fix up my shit. Then we get this right here. We get this right here. Yo, Maxi, appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. PlayStation gamers eating steak with the finest of wines. Xbox eating fried string beans. They ain't even fried all the way, Maxi. The shit is raw in the middle. No seasoning. No black pepper. No garlic powder. Huh? Just let me chill. Oh, yo, I saw this, yo. I saw this this tweet here. When was this tweet delivered? I saw this when I saw this shit, yo. I saw this like a couple of days ago. This was on my birthday. This came out on my birthday. Oh my god. So, yo, I saw this tweet, right? And I was like, yo, Warhammer is being delayed. This game was supposed to come out for them 2022. So you know the first thing I did when I saw this tweet? The first thing I did was search up these dudes and search Warhammer. These dudes was quiet like a church mouse. These dudes was quiet. I don't see nobody talking about this delay of Warhammer. And you know what's the sad part about it? The game is gonna hit PC before it hits the console. They said, hey Xbox motherfuckers. Let me read a tweet for y'all. Today, we decided to delay the launch of Warhammer Dark Tide to November 30th for PC. Hey Xbox motherfuckers. Xbox Series XS will launch shortly after PC, with a specific launch date to come. You gonna wait, bitch. Hey yo, the developers is like, you ain't got no problem waiting for Starfield, for Redfall. Why I gotta put out my game? This great. Yo, I don't know what the hell is going on over there at Xbox, yo. I don't know what the hell is going on. Yo, I posted a tweet earlier today, man. I made this tweet earlier today. I don't know if people caught on to it, though. But I made this tweet earlier today. Let me show y'all real quick, yo. Where, this is it right here. Hold up. Hold on. These are the last offerings for Games Will Go. These are the last offerings for Games Will Go. Yo, Persona, what's good, Persona? hey, yo, Persona. Yo, Persona. Hey, yo, bro. Yeah. Yo, these are the last 3 months of Games Will Go, bruh. I tell you, everything that Xbox is just Game Pass now. Everything that is just Game Pass. They don't care about nothing else. Games Will Go, dog shit. Controller, dog shit. Games, dog shit. Everything. Look at this offering right here, y'all. If y'all volume is too loud, turn it down. But here we go.
Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck? Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck? Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck?
Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? Hey yo, Sick, what's good, my G? That's every time they post up Games Will Go. Every Xbox fan, everybody on Twitter, everybody all over in game streets is like, hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? Don't believe me? I'll play it.
What the fuck? Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck?
I warned y'all. I told y'all about your ears. I warned y'all, man. Yo, JP Loco, what's good, man? Yo, Kid Smooth said a weapon will This is the most boring year for Xbox. He right. He right. This year is abysmal, as my man Persona said in the chat, bro. It is horrible. It is horrible. But yet they still trying to give this goddamn platform a W. Xbox is the only console where these dudes don't want to talk in the present day. Huh? It's the only platform where they don't want to talk in the present day. Every time they talk about, well, I remember back in the 360 days. Or it's like, yo, in the future, yo, Xbox Game Pass is gonna kill everything. It's gonna kill everything in 3 years. Xbox first party studios is gonna be putting out Avowed, Perfect Dark. Wait till 2025. Every time it comes to the present day, though, he'd be like, so what you? I got games. I'm playing games. I got a backlog. He got no fucking backlog, yo. He ain't got no backlog, man. Shit crazy, yo. They never talk in the present. I guarantee you talk to a PlayStation fan, you talk to a Nintendo fan, they could tell you, oh yeah, this year, you know, I got this playing, I'm this playing. These Xbox motherfuckers be like, backlog. Xbox, you're being toxic. You're being toxic. Phil is gonna deliver. Phil is gonna deliver. It's just crazy, man. It is just crazy, yo. Like, I don't understand, man. When I see these articles go up, it's just like, yo, bruh, I understand that you like Xbox. Don't get it twisted. If you like Xbox, you like playing on Xbox, it's all good. But man, you gotta live in reality. You can't create your own reality and think this is what is going on in gaming or what is going on in the world. You gotta be grounded in reality. This is not what is going on. You are not getting first party titles. You hyped up studio acquisitions since 2017. We are in 2022. Yeah, I can't say anything else. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, we are in 2022. Hey, yo, when Xbox show a game, this is the joint that we got to show. When Xbox show a game, bruh, and that junk looking lackluster, this is the soundbite.
Hell no! What the fuck are those? What the fuck? Eddie Courage the Cowardly Dog looking ass games, man.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. As a PlayStation fan, I'm telling you, enough is enough. Phil Spencer, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing this, man. Your fan base is looking crazy. Enough is enough, man. Yo, no other platform can have a year like how Xbox is having a year and not get smoked. No other platform. None. You're gonna chastise Nintendo if they didn't deliver on first party games. You're gonna chastise PlayStation if they didn't deliver on first party games. But in 2022, we are giving Xbox W's. W's. And they're not delivering. We gotta knock it off. We gotta knock it off, man. That's what gaming in 2022 is now, man. Let's create a W and give it to a platform you like. PlayStation is two-toned. W. You know what I mean? That's what we doing now, man. It's not about gaming. It's about just making up shit. PlayStation black and white. Yo, that's a W right there because you're showing equality within, you know, color. Which is not, but you know what I mean? People that say dumb shit like that. It's crazy. Another thing I want to point out, guys, before I get up out of here though, is this is one of the biggest hypocrisies in gaming that I'm seeing, right? when it comes to install base. I've had many conversations with people, many videos when it comes to install base and why you will always fail thinking and just talking about install base. Install base, companies and businesses use that stuff because it highlights the potential of a sale or success of whatever their product, or service. You know what I mean? That's why companies showcase install base, because they're letting people, like investors, know that, hey, this is where we at here, but because so many people bought into this, it could move up here. Here's my forecast on why I think it will go here. And there's so many other variations and stuff that happens where, they will forecast these numbers and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's not just the install base. And I've been telling this for people for years. It's not just the install base you can look at. And gaming, you know what I mean? Like games, to be honest with you, games is selling a little bit more than it was selling back then. But you always had your typical games hitting like the 5 million, the 8 million, 10 million, and whatnot. But not every single game hits that. You know what I mean? It is not a common thing for a game to surpass 10 million all the goddamn time. It's not. Majority of games that come out, they don't even hit 10 million. They don't even hit 5 million. But these are still milestones within gaming. You can't go up to a music artist and tell them that you hitting platinum on your album ain't good. Because look how many people own devices and MP3s and all this bullshit. The install base is billions. And you hitting us 1 million? That person would look at you funny like, what the fuck? It's a milestone. But when you see companies talking about, yeah, my game hit 3 million, my game hit 5 million, my game hit 8 million, just because you have an install base of 100 million or whatnot, doesn't mean that it's not a milestone or a success. That's always been my argument since day one when I started this channel. But the reason why I want to talk about the install base is that that's not what everybody else is arguing. Everybody else always points out install base like, yo, how this console got 114 million or 100 and this million, and this game only sells 3 million. And they do that a lot when it comes to PlayStation. Colin Moriarty, friend of What's Up PlayStation podcast. You know what I mean? I see where he's coming from, but I don't necessarily agree with where he's coming from. But I see where he's coming from, because even I was a little shocked with Last of Us Part 2. But regardless of the fact, hitting 10 million is a milestone. That is a great number. You know what I mean? Especially with all the stuff that game is going through with leaks and all that stuff, right? So the other day, I tweeted about, Nintendo, they putting out their Q2 numbers as far as, their game sales. They finally hit 111 million. I think they hit. Somebody will correct me in the chat. I think it's 111 million consoles sold worldwide. They showcase, the games that they came out this year with, hitting like 5 million, 3 million. The games was pretty much selling well. The Mario Strikers, I think, hit like 3 million or something like that. Kirby was like 5 or 6 million. You know what I mean? Like the numbers itself was looking pretty good. But when it comes to people's arguments, Last of Us hit 7 million 18 months. Last of Us 2 18. Okay, Guap. Okay, so it was 111 million. Got you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Yo, True Virgil, what up, man? So the Last of Us, not the Last of Us, Nintendo putting out their numbers and saying whatever they're saying here when it comes to their game sales. Nobody was saying anything about install base. Nobody was bringing it up. Everybody was like, yo, this is a success, which is true. But I don't feel like people are being consistent when it comes to their arguments. You know what I mean? Their arguments are very inconsistent, because You just have, let's just bring up, you know, something that's fresh on people's mind. PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 just being out for almost 2 years now. People are using install base argument for every single game that comes out. So they're deeming games. You remember when people say Miles Morales was a failure, right? They said that in the beginning. They saying Horizon, oh, they're not putting out no sale, no, even though Horizon is like one of the best selling games this year. Returnal failure. Ratchet and Clank failure, because what they're tying to is like, oh look, there's 17 million, 20 million PlayStation 5s. Why isn't this game selling 17 million, you know, 20 million? Like, everybody's gonna buy that game, right? But that argument, if you applied that argument to Nintendo, are you deeming that these games that Nintendo is putting out their sale numbers out for failures as well? Because now you have Nintendo with a 100+ million selling console install base, and you see their games selling 3, 5, 8, 10 million. Even their best selling game, I think, is one of their best selling joints is like Mario Kart, right? These motherfuckers was like Spider-Man announced 33 million, right? And these dudes are like, oh my god, that ain't a lot. That's crazy. These PlayStation gamers don't buy no games. Mario Kart on Switch is 33 million, right? And that's a install base of 111 million consoles. So is that deemed a failure, just like you deeming Spider-Man, or you deemed what you call it, God of War with PS4, because it has an over 100 million install base? People are not keeping the same energy because they know their arguments suck. If your argument can't be applied to each platform or different situations, your argument stinks. It doesn't hold up. Okay? And this is the reason why people suck in debates today, because their arguments suck. It stinks. Okay? Because what they're saying can't be applied to other platforms or other scenarios. That's a good debater. When somebody's a good debater, they can have opinions or arguments, and it be applied all over and be like, damn, that makes sense. You know what I mean? But if your application of your argument can't be applied to it can't be spread throughout everything on what you're doing, like PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, your argument sucks. Oh, Mario Kart 8 is at 50 million. Because I know you probably counting the 3DS sales too. I don't know. I'm not counting the 3DS sales. I think I saw 33 million for Mario Kart 8 for Switch. That's the one I'm bringing up. I'm not talking about. I know it was on Wii U, and I think it was on 3DS as well. I'm not talking about that as far as like that number title and everything that is total. But if I'm wrong about that, then I don't know. Oh, Deluxe is like 47 million. Well, yeah, post it in the chat, Blandrew, again, and I'll post it up. But the thing is, but even with that being said, there is like people don't deem God of War as a success with that game selling what it's selling overall, minus the PC numbers on PlayStation 4, because PlayStation 4 is what, 114 or 120 million copies, install base. People are saying, oh no, they're not buying this. You can still apply that to Nintendo, and I've seen Nintendo fans use that argument. So now that you see Kirby selling 6 million, which I don't think is bad at all, or wherever Kirby is sold, this, let me make it clear for you guys, this is not my argument. Okay, this is not my argument. This is me pointing out people's stupidity and their stupid arguments. This is not my argument. But you see a game like Kirby, and it's selling 6 or 7 million copies, right? And the console install base is 111. Are these same Nintendo fans or Xbox fans or whoever deeming those games as failures? No, you don't see nobody talk about those things. As soon as PlayStation put out their numbers, people over here talking about this is a failure. This is a failure. Oh, How you have this amount of consoles out in the world and you only sold this? Those things aren't applied to Nintendo games. All right, here we go. Thank you, Blandrew. I appreciate it. So here we go. Nintendo Switch. 46 million. That's amazing about it. I think everybody that has a Nintendo Switch, they have Mario somewhere, somehow, right? Mario Kart. But their argument would be 46 million sold, or you can just chalk that up to 47, right? If you round it off. 47 million sold, 111 install base. Deem a success? If you deem this a success, you got to deem God of War, Horizon as successes, is what I'm saying, right? Let's go on down here. Breath of the Wild, 27 million sold, 111 million console install base. The same people that would deem Spider-Man a failure is hyping Breath of the Wild with their argument, according to their argument, not mine, their argument. Your upper room says a profitable as hell versus meeting expectations is different. I can do 10 million, but that's not great if I'm expecting 15. Still profitable as hell though. Yeah, I get that, because you have your forecasts, right? You have your forecasts on what you actually met. You know, they forecast these games. That's why, you know, people always question like, why Tomb Raider, you know, Square Enix never thought that Tomb Raider was a success when that game sold like 8 million or whatnot. But that their forecast was much more than that. You know what I mean? But yeah, was it profitable? Probably made profit. Yeah, it did. I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what I'm saying is that when you look at PlayStation games, you're looking at these same type of numbers when it comes to their marquee titles as well. But people are deeming those as failures. But Nintendo, they're not dealing them as failures. They're dealing like, oh, this is a success. Nintendo gamers buy their games. PlayStation gamers don't buy their games. Well, majority of the games don't sell these. That's my whole point that we was talking about with the whole 10 million thing. You know what I mean? Majority of games don't sell like this. You know what I mean? So when you see stuff like this, yes, this is a milestone. Yes, this is deemed a success in court for me. You know what I mean? Especially what I'm saying. But according to a lot of people's arguments, this wouldn't be deemed as a success. Yo, Chris said, yo, Mario Kart Deluxe is a Switch only game. Deluxe is not on the Wii U, 3DS. Oh yeah. The Switch, yeah, is the Deluxe one. Yeah, you're right. Mario Kart 8, the regular one, is Wii U and 3DS. No, at first I didn't know, because at first I thought he was just talking about the series overall. Because I thought I saw like 33 million, but I guess this is different. This is the correct numbers. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying is that, yo, people's arguments, they don't hold any water. They have bad arguments, and this is why I feel like a lot of, you know, drama and beef happens in these gaming spaces, or, you know, gaming in general, because people don't know how to debate, they don't know how to argue, and you know, when somebody do know how to debate and do know how to argue, or do make good points or points that stick, they get upset with that because they get flustered. You know what I mean? And then you get the personal attacks, and then you get blah blah blah. You know the vibes. But all I'm saying is that, yo, install base argument is always one of the most stupid arguments I've seen in gaming, because as the consumer, I feel like you shouldn't even be arguing that. Certain things you can highlight here and there, cool. But if a development studio or a publisher or you know platform deems something as a success, could be for many things, because the game sales, it met expectations, it was profitable, it's a success. The consumer is coming in now saying, oh, that's not a success because the install base is 125 million. Why this game only sold 30 million? Like, yo, 30 million is nothing to be like, okay, every game does 30 million. No. Not every game does 30 million. That is a milestone. That is a lifetime achievement. You notice how you see Grand Theft Auto 5 selling whatever, but you don't see many other games doing what Grand Theft Auto 5 is doing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, install-based argument has always been dumb to me, but I see a lot of people not applying what they are arguing when it comes to the platform they like or to other platforms. They just apply it to PlayStation. The PlayStation games are failures. The PlayStation gamers don't buy games because the install base is this. PlayStation 5 install base is 20 million. How come Returnal only sold 500K in 2021? The install base. Even though Housemarque is coming out and say, yo, this is the best game we ever did. This game made the most money we ever made. You know what I mean? This is one of the highest selling best game we did. Ratchet & Clank, they said the same thing with Insomniac. This is the fastest selling Ratchet & Clank game ever. But these motherfuckers with the install base argument, that is a failure. It's a failure. Apply it to everything else. That's all I'm saying. You can apply your install base argument to Game Pass. The install base of Game Pass is 25 million or so, but nobody's fucking streaming Halo Infinite co-op. At the end of the day, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. It's your boy Jay Barry. This is We Gon Talk number 33. Sorry for the little bumps and, you know, little things here and there. You know what I mean? I got to get back into my groove a little bit. It's been a minute since I actually done a live stream, you know, on the channel. But more to come. Going to be doing open lobbies tomorrow for DNF Duel. So if you guys want to come back in, I haven't played DNF Duel in a minute. So that's definitely something I'm going to jump back into, you know, playing with people who want to come through, so I can get ready to play these rank matches. I'm going to get back into like rank like this weekend, so I can level up or just try to level up, you know, hit diamond and all that stuff. Try to catch it to my man Dre over here. He did, and all that stuff. You know, I'm trying to catch up, but I haven't played really DNF Duel in a minute because, like I said, I've been traveling, doing other things and all that, man. But yeah, we're going to have an open lobby tomorrow. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. And yeah, man, multiverses, I'm looking to learn that too, man. So we're gonna see what multiverses is as well. So, but yeah, guys, a lot of games out here to play. Oh, make sure you guys go and pick up that Lost Epic if you can, man. It's a dope game. I think most of you guys will enjoy it. I'm loving the hell out of it, to be honest with you. I'm addicted to the game. It's kind of hard, you know, cycling through Xenoblade and that game. But I think most of people, if you pick up Lost Epic and start playing it, you would definitely, you know, get addicted to it. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone. Hell no.